A shalom, shalom. And before I get started, as always, I want to say call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash, and double honors be unto our apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone that rule well and that teach well and that taught me this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right. And peace and blessings also be unto the elect, men, women, and children. All right. Those of you who truly believe on the names Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right. And I'm just coming back at you with another lesson. Okay. Another Hebrew word of the week. And Lord will it be edifying unto the lamb, the sheep of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay. And my Hebrew word of the week is going to be referencing this precept here you see on the screen from Ezekiel 25 and 14. Okay. Going into the fury of the Lord. All right. We're going to do according to Edom, according to the Lord's anger. Whatever the Lord programmed us to righteously do. All right. To you devils, that's what we're going to do. Okay. According to the Lord's heart, meaning according to the Lord's mind. All right. And the Hebrew word is for my fury is Chaamah. Chaamah. All right. Which means heat, rage, hot, displeasure, indignation, anger, wrath. All right. And one that stuck out the most is indignation. This is going to be the Lord's righteous anger. Okay. To pay you Edomites back. All right. For what you have done to the Lord's people, to the apple of the Lord's eye. Okay. Beginning with the elect. All right. And I'm going to read this precept. And Lord willing, once again, to be edifying. This is Ezekiel chapter 25 and verse 14. And it reads, it says, and I will lay my vengeance, meaning the recompense, meaning the Lord is going to repay upon Edom. And Edom, according to the Bible, is you so-called white people as a whole, as a nation. All right. Y'all are the Edomites, whereas you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indian, we're the Israelites. All right, that the Bible speaks of. All right. Esau, Edom, all right, they're the wicked and we're the righteous. All right. The nation of Israel is righteous, but 2/3 of our people, the ways of the wicked, seduced them. Okay, so they're in a wicked mindset. They're in a heathen mindset right now. Okay. But through the loins of the elect, the 2/3 will be brought back into the kingdom. All right, but they have to take part of this fire of the Lord's judgment on this side. Okay. And this is Ezekiel, Salakia. Ezekiel 25 and 14. And I will lay my vengeance, because this is the Lord's vengeance at the end of the day. The day of vengeance is in his heart, in his mind. Okay, that get back. We want it too. All right, but we ought to wait ye upon the Lord until he rise up against the prey. Okay, the Lord got dibs first. All right. He want to pay these devils back first. And then we going to get some. All right. As we read, it's going to go into it. And it says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. Right. So that's how the Lord is going to lay his vengeance upon Edom. Okay. Because you Edomites, as well as you other nations, are going to go into captivity, into slavery. All right. Up under the Israelites, the Lord's people. okay, for what you have done to us. Okay. And it says, the rape, rob, the murder, okay, the buck breaking, the derby dosing, okay, having a leash around Jake's neck like we're animals, okay, beating our backs, burning our eyes out, cutting our feet off, our hands, all right? You devils have a lot to pay for, man. The scriptures speak about, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. And as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. All right? Accept the wickedness that you've done to us. We're not going to do that to you. All right? It's going to be a righteous ass whipping. Like the brother Itazai said in the chat today. All right? It's going to be a righteous ass whipping. Okay? We ain't going to do none of the wickedness you've done to us. Okay? Which I just named, some of many. Okay? Which is many more. All right, we don't even know everything this devil did to us, man. But we're going to know in the kingdom. All right, and that's what's going to make us beat your ass that much more, man. Okay? And it says, and they shall do in Edom. All right, the nation of Israel, right? It says, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. Right? And once again, we're going to go into that word fury, but I'm going to finish this verse off, and then I'm going to go back once again to the word fury. Okay, and it says, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right. So we're going to do according to you Edomites, according to the Lord's anger and according to his fury. All right, and once again, that Hebrew word for my fury is Chaamah. Chaamah. All right, which means hate, or not heat, Salakia, rage, hot, displeasure. Okay, so the Lord is he's heated, like Jake was saying in the world. I'm heated. Or I'm 38 hot, meaning you pissed off, man. Okay, and that's the Lord. All right, and that's why the day of vengeance is in his heart. Okay, it says hot, displeasure, indignation, anger, wrath. Right, and we once again, that word indignation is going into the righteous anger of the Lord, man. So it's justified. All right, the Lord being pissed off the way he is with you Edomites. Okay, as well as you other nations, but Esau, you're the top people on the planet Earth that the Lord will have indignation with forever. Meaning that righteous anger, man. Because you're the wicked, according to the Bible, man. All right, and you have polluted and destroyed the Lord's people. You have polluted and destroyed the earth, man. And you haven't showed anything mercy. The earth, and ultimately us, the Israelites, you haven't showed us no mercy, man. So that's why it's promised no mercy unto you. Okay, in the kingdom of heaven. All right, and I'm going to close it right there. You know what I'm saying? And this is my Hebrew word of the week. And Lord's will, it was edifying to the lambs, the sheep of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and I'm going to say Abab Abal, and Quam to the elect of Yasharallah. Hey, peace and shalom.